Have you ever paused to wonder if the things consuming your mind today will even matter a year from now? Or even a month from now? What if the secret to overcoming anxiety had nothing to do with fixing your circumstances, and everything to do with changing your perspective? In the chaos of modern life, worry feels almost inevitable, but through the timeless lens of Stoic philosophy, we find a profound truth. Freedom from anxiety doesn't require changing the world around you. It begins with changing how you see it. Today, let's dive deep into 6 powerful Stoic techniques that will help you break the endless cycle of worry, reclaim your energy, and build a mind anchored in peace. The heavy price of worry. Worry, at its core, is a thief. It robs you of time, energy, and emotional clarity. When you cling to regrets about the past or fears about the future, you become trapped in a self-perpetuating loop of anxiety. Yet, worry changes nothing. It doesn't mend the past, nor does it secure the future. This is where Stoicism shines. Great Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca taught that while you cannot control external events, you have absolute control over your responses. And it's within your power, right now, to choose peace over panic. If you're ready to swap anxiety for resilience, let's walk together through the Stoic roadmap. 1. Control what you can, release what you can't. The cornerstone of Stoic thought is stunningly simple yet revolutionary. Focus only on what you can control. Let go of the rest. It's easy to get swept up worrying about how others might perceive you, what economic conditions will be next year, or how a relationship might evolve. But ask yourself honestly, are these things truly within your sphere of influence? The Stoics remind us that the only real control you have is over your own thoughts, decisions, and attitudes. Everything else, from external events to other people's opinions, belongs to the realm of fate. Practical Stoic exercise. The next time you find yourself worrying, pause and separate the situation into 2 columns: in my control and out of my control. Focus your time and effort solely on the first column. That's where your power lies, and it's where peace begins. 2. Negative visualization. Face your fears to disarm them. One of the most effective and surprising tools of Stoicism is negative visualization, consciously imagining the worst-case scenario. At first, this might seem pessimistic. Why dwell on disaster? But in reality, confronting your fears mentally shrinks them. It prepares your mind to respond with calm rather than panic. For example, you're nervous about an important meeting. Instead of obsessively hoping for perfection, imagine stumbling on your words, getting critical feedback, or even failing. Accept the possibility, and realize, even in failure, you would survive, you would learn, you would adapt. The paradox is that by facing your fears head-on, you strip them of their power. And 9 times out of 10, the reality turns out far better than our darkest imaginings. Remember, fear feeds on avoidance. Courage grows through confrontation. 3. Anchor yourself in the present moment. The mind loves to wander, to replay past mistakes, to anticipate future disasters. But anxiety thrives in those mental time machines. The Stoic solution? Live firmly, fully, and courageously in the present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. When you focus on this moment, this breath, this task, this decision, you reclaim your true power." Reflection. Think back to the last time you worried endlessly about a future event. Did the worrying help? Most likely. It simply drained your energy without changing the outcome. Practical tip. When you catch your mind drifting into what ifs, gently bring it back with the question, what action can I take right now? This simple shift grounds you and silences anxiety's endless noise. 4. Remember, everything is temporary. One of the most liberating Stoic realizations is that everything passes. Pain passes, stress passes, even joy passes. No emotion, no circumstance, no situation is permanent. When you truly absorb this truth, you gain a profound resilience. You stop clinging, you stop catastrophizing, you realize that today's storm is tomorrow's distant memory. Marcus Aurelius observed, "Time is a river, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and gone forever." Instead of asking, "When will this end?" ask, "What strength can I cultivate while I'm here?" Whether you're facing financial stress, relationship challenges, or career uncertainty, know this: you won't be here forever. And that realization itself can become a powerful source of inner peace. 5. Reflect through journaling. The Stoics practiced daily reflection as a core part of their philosophy. And one of the most accessible ways to do this is through journaling. Writing down your worries pulls them out of the chaotic fog of your mind and places them clearly on paper, where you can assess them rationally. Often, when you see your anxieties in black and white, they lose their overwhelming power. Simple Stoic journaling ritual. Spend 5 minutes at the end of your day writing down the top 3 things you worried about. For each, ask yourself, is this within my control? If so, what small step can I take tomorrow? If not, can I accept and release it? Over time, this habit trains your mind to respond to worries with wisdom rather than fear. 6. Embrace discomfort as a training ground. The Stoics didn't just accept hardship, they actively trained themselves through voluntary discomfort. Seneca famously practiced sleeping on the floor and wearing rough clothes, even when he was wealthy, to prepare his mind for adversity. Why? Because exposure to discomfort builds true resilience. It teaches you that you are stronger, tougher, and far more adaptable than your fears suggest. Application in daily life. Take a cold shower. Speak up when it's uncomfortable. Try something new and risk failing. Delay gratification intentionally. Each time you embrace discomfort instead of avoiding it, you forge a mind that is fearless, resilient, and deeply at peace. The next time you feel anxiety rising before a challenge, remind yourself, this is my training. This is how I grow. Your journey to freedom begins now. Imagine waking up tomorrow with less worry pulling at your mind. Imagine greeting challenges with calm acceptance. Imagine stepping into each day with clarity, courage, and inner peace. That life isn't a distant fantasy. It's available to you through practice, patience, and the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. If you found these insights helpful, consider giving this a thumbs up and sharing it with someone who could use a little Stoic strength today. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical philosophy to help you build a life of resilience and meaning. Your journey to a peaceful mind begins not with the world changing, but with you changing your inner dialogue. Remember, worry is a habit. Habits can be broken, and your peace of mind is closer than you think. Stay strong, stay focused, and trust the process.